Good morning. It is Thursday, August 21st. So just kind of go over what we've got going today. We're getting close to having this all together. Engine and transmission are both sitting here waiting to go. We are waiting on a throwout bearing. We had one. It's the wrong style. So we got the right one coming. And we've got to completely redo this hub. We had the whole rear end all together, ready to go, and figured out when we were pressing the bearings in this that we've got to start all over. Anyway, we're getting a whole new assembly there and redoing it. And that should be here today. And the bearings should be here today. Our deliveries show up fairly late, so it probably means both of those will get wrapped up tomorrow. But I don't see why we shouldn't have this back on all four wheels tomorrow. At which point I can do brake lines, harness, and fuel lines. And stuff, but all the mechanical will be in the car. The guys can go back to working on, once I get the harness in, then they can come back to it and get interior dash, seats, all that stuff done. Got the pin set up. We're going to get rid of these because they allowed the trunk still to bounce up and down, where this really kind of locks in right here. You got to have something to pull to kind of pull this open. What I've got coming is a spring-loaded handle. I'll show you how the trunk of Alan's rally car is done. So they went with this style. So when you've got the pin to slide into the latch, and then you also got a loop to be able to pull it to get it past the pin. So, which works pretty good. I'm not a real big fan of the slide pins, but it works. And it's all packaged into one. And if I had thought about that a little bit more, I may have gone that route versus pins with cables and keepers and the alligator clips, like we did on this one. But is what it is. It works. So anyway, we'll get that all finished up and be done with that. Also did some bracket and stuff, welding. Keith did yesterday. I think he's still got to do seat mounts, a transmission mount cross member on the bottom side of the car. So he's got a little bit more fabrication work to do on the BMW, and then we will clean the cage up, painting the interior of it, and then get to doing suspension and everything up underneath the car and getting the mechanicals back in it. And then I need to start working on the harness and stuff on that. Another thing I'm going to get to working on today is we are going to start pulling this Eclipse apart further. I've got parts coming for it. I've got parts already here. So we're at a point where we can start digging into it and getting what we're going to get done on it. So there's a list of things, and I'll probably start a separate series on this like I've been kind of going with the other cars. I'm going to do a catch up on Alan's once we get to rocking on it. On the blue Subaru, once we get the green Subaru rolled out of here, we'll get his in here so we can start piecing it back together. So that car will go in here. We'll kind of play musical cars probably early next week. But today will be some more on the green Subaru, but we'll probably come to a stopping point and get back on it tomorrow. We'll get on the red car, the red Eclipse, and get a lot knocked out on it over the next couple of days as well. So